I'm back. Welcome to a brand new vlog. Thank you for still being here, I guess. All I can say is that I'm really sorry for the radio silence. I, as a person, am just not very good at multitasking. And behind the scenes, I had my website to get up and launched, and I don't know, it was a lot. It was just so much content. I had an incredibly busy summer with work, lots of beautiful brands to work with, content to create, as well as just doing all the copy for my website and everything. I kind of needed to get my head down. I'm also still in training to be a health coach, and I'm a little bit behind on my lectures, and it was just kind of overwhelming me. And I think the whole vlog thing just got a lot. It's a lot to, I film for a living, but it's a lot to carry around a camera at the same time and do it as I want to do it. I'm a perfectionist. I still don't feel like I've got into my groove with the kind of YouTube thing. I want to do so much with my YouTube channel, and all my ideas are in here, and I want to do more than just the vlogs. I want to kind of provide, valuable content to you. So I do have lots of ideas for next year. But in the meantime, I'm back with a little vlog. I'm going away for 2 days. I'm heading to London this morning to spend the kind of lunchtime section with This Works, a brand called This Works. We're going to somewhere called the Air Baths. I think they're like underground baths with spas and everything. It sounds beautiful. I think we've got a massage planned. And then I'm getting back in my car and I'm driving to the Cotswolds to stay overnight, because tomorrow morning I'm joining Chloe Pilates. I will link her Instagram in the description for a morning of wellness. We're doing Pilates, sound bath, sauna and a lake swim. If you don't know, I'm someone that swims in the sea most mornings of the week. I live by the beach. I live in Brighton in the UK. And I don't get the opportunity that often to go and do a lake swim. Now the sea is relatively warm. I'd say it was probably right now around 17 degrees, which is cold, but it's not freezing. And I'm guessing the lake is going to be under 10. So that kind of like cold exhilaration you get from getting out of the water, you just get tenfold by doing it in a lake. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to have a little solo staycation. I'm going to show you the barn. We're going to chat about some bits on the way, just everything that I've been up to, I guess. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this vlog. Right now I'm going to do my skincare. I'm going to pack the rest of my bits and then jump in the car. Okay, we're looking plump and glowy. If you actually want to see my full morning skincare routine, I will try and link it on screen. I'm not sure if I'm that technical, but I'll link, I think it actually goes up here in the corner. I'll link to an Instagram post where it just gives you every single thing that I use. Save me doing it on this vlog. One thing that has happened since I last saw you is that I'm on the last week of Invisalign. I'm starting it this morning. I always change on a Tuesday. And this is week 13 of 13. I feel like they're very stained, my teeth. This is something that you get with Invisalign. I'm just not happy with their appearance right now, but we will sort that when they're finished. But I think they're looking incredibly straight now. I have a feeling that one or two may need slight tweakments, but I'm seeing Dr. Karen Doherty next Thursday. I think it's the 21st. I'll take you along with me on that and let's see what she says. But here we go, week 13 of 13 Invisalign. I'm hoping this is going to be my very last week of these aligners because I am fully over them. So I'm dressed. I don't think I'm going to put any makeup on today because I've got a facial. I'm going to keep my skin fresh, but I'm taking a tiny little makeup bag with me. It's like a just in case, because tonight I'm in on my own. Tomorrow I've got a lake swim. I'm not going to need makeup, but you never know what might happen. In this little bag, I've got my Tom Ford concealer, which is quite handy. It's in a stick version. the Traceless Stick Concealer, I think this is called, in Tulle. That's my shade. What else did I bring? My Ilia Cream Bronzer. This is actually beautiful. I'm reaching for this over and over again. It's got like a built-in highlighter. I don't actually like those, but this is not glittery. It's kind of just illuminating. It's really, really nice. I can't speak properly because I've got my new braces in, so apologies. I also can't see because I don't have my glasses on. It's the Sun Shift Cream Bronzer in Ray. I'm a cream makeup girly through and through. I've also got my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow. It's the Brow Freeze Gel, one of my favourites. It also is completely stained from this little bag. And my Hourglass Unreal, the Unreal Liquid Blush. Oh my God, I'm absolutely obsessed with this product. Top tip though, don't apply it straight to your skin. They are so pigmented. I pop a little drop into my hand, work it into my skin, and then dab it on. But it's just beautiful. Absolutely love it. This is kind of like the DB minimal makeup and something that I wear pretty much most days, but like I said, I'm not going to put it on today because I've got a facial and it's just a real ball ache for the facialist to take my makeup off. I'm a facialist, I know these things, and yeah, it just takes forever and you're eating up into your facial time. So another top tip, if you're going to see a facialist and you can bear to go to the location or the clinic without your makeup on, please do it, because you just get to enjoy so much more of your facial time. Right, I have a 2-hour and 10-minute drive. Let's hope that my sat nav is telling me all the right traffic information. Pop some lip balm on, the Ola Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. It's quite a mouthful, but incredible. Absolutely love it. I was given it on a little wellness morning I did with the brand last week, which was really nice. And I think it's part of their kind of like Christmas gift collections. I mean, they do them separately, but I was given it as part of the Christmas gift collections, which of course it's that time of year. We're in November. I feel like the last time I vlogged, it was probably back when before I went to Spain maybe, which was in the summer now. That's a distant memory. And we are steamrolling towards Christmas, which is actually just bonkers to me. I can't believe it. But yeah, that's where we are. It's a crisp day today. I mean, it's pretty cold. My car is telling me it's 11 degrees, so we're not anywhere in single digits yet when it comes to the cold, but I've got a blazer on. I think I'll be fine. So yeah, let's head into London. So a little update on me having a car. I absolutely love it. I've got my freedom back again. I've always been someone that absolutely loves driving. I love the thought of just being able to get in my car and go wherever I want, and that's just kind of like, it's given that back to me again, which I really love. I love my car, and it enables me to do things like I'm doing today, you know, the option of driving to London and then onto the Cotswolds, all the things that would have been more difficult had I have, you know, used the train, for instance. It would have been so much longer. So yeah, I keep little things like my lip balms in the car, which is nice. I have the I have one of my favourite hand creams. This is the Necessaire, the retinol one, because retinol is just important for your hands. You start seeing those dark spots appearing. Retinol is going to help with those. So if you're of my age, which is 46 now. I've also turned 46 since I last vlogged. I had my birthday a couple of weeks ago, back in the middle of October, which was really nice, quiet. We passed that by pretty swiftly, but yeah, I'm now 46, and retinol is a huge importance for me of my age, not just on my face, on my body, hands, and that hand cream is like, I love Necessaire as a brand. They are fantastic. And also, if you want to know what radio station I quite often listen to, I'm a heart 80s girl. 80s music is, I think the 80s for me was an era that I grew up in. 90s was when I turned into a teenager, but 80s was that time that I just remember with my family. I danced full time. My sister and I did performances all over the country. I think it was just like incredibly happy times for me, and 80s music is so nostalgic. So when I'm in my car and I'm not listening to a informative podcast, because I do that quite often, I will listen to Heart 80s. It's simple, it's feel-good music, and that's just something that I love. So hit me in the comments if you are a fellows 80s lover. Even if you weren't born in that era, I'm sure there are people that still just love 80s music, 80s movies. Yeah, it was just a great era in my opinion, even though my mum completely disagrees with me. She thinks the 60s were the best and she just won't have any of it. But I guess that's, you know, when you grow up in an era that just makes you super happy, I think that's the one you always turn to. So my sister and I were just 80s girls. So yeah, a little update on everything that's been going on since I last saw you. I turned 46, like I said, October the 12th, 1978 I was born. I was 46 a couple of weeks ago, probably nearly a month ago now actually. Yeah, a month ago. And we had a very quiet birthday, just did the things that I love the most, and that's spending time with my family. My brother-in-law cooked the biggest Galician steak for us to eat. My dad, he just made a big tray of roasted vegetables, and that for me is just the most perfect birthday. I did a little bit of shopping during the day and then started it with a sunrise sea swim. It was exceptional, and it's not really that far off than what I do pretty much every weekend, to be honest with you, but you know, they're the things that I enjoy. That's what I wanted to do for my birthday. In terms of my career, I have launched my website, as I said a little bit earlier. I didn't go into too much detail earlier on, but my website is something that I've been dreaming about for a long time, and I want it to be more than just, you know, a website that's kind of like focused on me and the things that I do and how you can find out about me, because I have other social media channels. I have my Instagram, I have my TikTok, and of course this YouTube channel, and all those things you can find out everything about me, the things that I love, the way I eat my life, the way I eat, the way I live my life. All those things are like readily available on a daily basis. So I wanted my website to just be this destination of wellness and education and togetherness and community, and I think that's been my dream for probably well over 2 years now. I just kept saying I want a website where people can come, learn about living better, eating better, taking care of yourself better, whether that's with your skin, your body, perhaps your weight, your mental health, motivation, growth, all those kind of things. And I wanted them to come together. And I think I've had so many ideas that it was really hard to kind of condense them down into like a smaller package in order to launch it. And I think that's what I found most difficult. And that took me most of this year because I'm a biggest procrastinator ever. I kind of, yeah, like I said, I go off on all these ideas and then the actual core of something just doesn't get done. And I'm a bit like that with my content on social media as well. I just want to do everything, and because my mind's a bit like, oh, I just won't do it.
it's really funny, like a lot of people think I'm this super calm, focused person, and where I am focused and I have dreams of like this destination, I'm quite often very muddled in my mind because I just have too much going on, and sometimes having too much can actually be detrimental and it stops you doing things, and this is something that, you know, I battle with so much, and with personal growth as well, and things that I work on, you know, personally, self-development, those kind of things. But back to my site, I've done it. We've launched it. The bones are there. Like I said, the vision is so much bigger. I want to collaborate with all the wonderful people that I've got to, you know, meet in my career so far. I just meet on a weekly basis incredible women, incredible men that are doing incredible things to just live and not be better, because it's not that everybody needs to be better, it's just, you know, to have, aspirations for growth or career or lifestyle or weight. It doesn't need to be that big, it could only be that, you know, something small, better skin, you know, better hair, I don't know, just anything that is just to do with kind of like health, wellness, skincare, beauty, all those kind of things, all in one destination. And I want to collaborate with those people so they can bring their information across to you on my platform as well. I'm not going to tell you a lot of the things that I will be launching over the coming months. A lot of them are already built, they're ready to go, but I'm going to kind of phase out the launches of those various things. But they are all things that I've created from the feedback that my community over on Instagram, and here now on YouTube, you know, and I've only done a few vlogs and I've already had feedback about things that you've asked for. So that information, and I took all that information and I've created it into this destination, and then I will phase out the launches of those going forward. 2025 I think is going to be the year of website growth, and brand growth. Obviously I've had ideas of bringing out my own brand. They have been kind of like a long time in the works. Again, I have so many ideas for brands, and a lot of them are different. Some of them might not be what you think that I would be launching, and some of them have been a dream since before I even did all of this. So we are taking baby steps into brand DB. I did go to Spain this summer, to kind of like begin my first steps into launching some products. I totally underestimated how difficult all of that was going to be. I mean, hats off to anyone that's bought out a brand, you know, individually as a sole person, you know, started a brand founders, because it is so difficult. I'm a perfectionist. I knew what I wanted in my mind, and to be honest with you, they just didn't live up to my expectations. So we've gone back to the drawing board. We're going to start again, and yeah, 2025 is, I think, where Brand DB is going to be launched, and I really hope to kind of tie my two things together, my wellness destination and my brand, and just bring it all together into one kind of like holistic thing, as I say. So that's the website. I will link it in the description. I'd really love for you to go and have a look at what's there already. There's kind of lots of skincare advice, there's some recipes, there's all the fundamentals that I live by, my smoothies, my supplements, my skincare routines, my wellness routines, everything is there. And also you can book to have facials with me. So I'm live, I'm open. Right now I'm focusing on 2 days a month in my hometown of Brighton. I'm going to be in residency at BW Collective. It's all on the website. All of my facials that I offer are there, and you can book. But again, I have plans to expand into much more central location, which will either be London or the Cotswolds. I think the Cotswolds I'm favouring. It's just so much more aligned with me. I absolutely love it there. And if anywhere in the country would force me to leave Brighton, it's going to be the Cotswolds. I'm heading there today. There's just something really special about that place. So yeah, my facials are open, and you know, lots more about me, but that's the website. If you've already looked at it, thank you so much. Leave me your feedback below. I really just want all of your feedback on this. It's a collective. That's what I want it to be. I want you to tell me what you want to see from it, and I will hope to produce it all for you. I have now waffled on for 11 minutes and I'm only, I don't know, 10 minutes into my journey. So I'm going to leave you for now. I'll see you when I get to London. And yeah, any questions at all, my comments are always open. My DMs are always open on Instagram. Just come say hi. Let me know. Let me know what you want to see here, because this is a whole new ball game. YouTube is a whole new ball game. And just quickly to touch on the YouTube thing, I have really big views on my YouTube, like I said earlier, and I will be really, really focusing on it. You're going to get the vlogs, but you're also going to get a lot more. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I'll see you in London. Okay, I've arrived. Like I was saying earlier, it's much more convenient to drive. It's not cheaper. I've just paid £23 to park on the street. Anyway, I'm not gonna start the day off with a moan. I am walking to Robert Street, where the Bath Spa place is. I'm actually quite cold. It's a little bit more chilly than I anticipated. But I'm looking forward to this. I've got my swimsuit, and yeah, let's see if I can film. I'm not sure. It looks quite dark on the website when I had a look. I did bring my little light though, so I do think it will be a nice thing to vlog. Let's see. I'm actually speechless at how good that was. So the reason why you're seeing me walking back out of the place is because I wasn't actually allowed to film in there at all. It's a completely no phone zone, which is beautiful because it allows you to disconnect, but also sad for you because you didn't get to experience how incredibly stunning that place is. It has baths of all different temperatures. It has a salt, a floatarium with salt where you can rub it all over yourself and give yourself a big body massage, a very hot bath, cold plunge, different temperatures, steam room. Wow. If you are central London or it's easily accessible to you, I highly, highly recommend the air baths. Beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to get back to the car, head to the Cotswolds. And I have just arrived. It's dark now. Please excuse this awful light. Daylight saving for you. I think it's 5 p.m. and it's pitch black dark outside. So I'm using my little portable light, but as I can see through the camera, it's not that great. So apologies for that in advance. I'm going to take you on a little tour of the Airbnb that I'm staying in overnight, because if I don't do it now, I probably won't get to do it in the morning because I'm leaving super early. But one thing I did arrive to was an incredibly sweet note from Claire, who is the owner of this Airbnb, and I will link it in the description because you have to book it. It's just beautiful, and you will see when I show you around. But it says, "Dear Donna, I know it's a brief stay, but hopefully it's a restful one. Warm wishes, Claire. A treat for you to take away with you as a returning guest." I've stayed here before. I stayed here actually over my birthday. The week after my birthday, my sister and my mum, we came here with Tilly, her little rescue pug, and we just literally stayed here for 3 days. I didn't even put it on my Instagram because I wanted a complete digital detox, which was really, really nice. But it was great. We went to Daylesford, we went to Bicester, we ate at Soho. We just had a really nice time. And during that weekend, we binged watched Rivals on Disney Plus. David Tennant, Danny Dyer, Aidan Turner. It was fantastic. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. It's spicy, but incredible. Love Jilly Cooper. Anyway, Claire has left me this very cute candle, geranium leaf. It's a Daylesford candle, of course, because we are in Daylesford country. Oh God, it smells so fresh. Beautiful. So yeah, thank you, Claire. And I'll leave the link for this Airbnb in my description, but let me take you around from the front door. So if we walk through the front door, we've got the stairs going up and then the corridor into the lounge, which I will take you to first. And here we are. The decor is just so beautiful. It's rustic and chic. And my sister absolutely fell in love with the wicker tray on the wall. I mean, look at it. That's a little seating area to have some food. I love the church pew there. That's where I was just sitting to talk to you about being here. We've got beautiful seating area here with just like, I love how Claire has kept some kind of like original features of the barn and kind of just plastered around it. It's just, she has an incredible eye. And actually, I did follow her on Instagram. If you look at her Instagram account, interiors is her thing because her house is stunning. Back to the house. This is the kitchen. Oak worktops. Again, very rustic. Love the plate rack. Over to a little working area here. We have a fridge, a gorgeous butler sink. I love the kind of, just the reclaimed taps. Back through to the lounge and I will take you upstairs. Look at these hanging lights. I love how she's done those. So this sleeps, it's got 2 bedrooms. One's a twin and then a double. And stairs, nice mirror. Okay, so this is the master bedroom. The bed is enormous. We've got wash linen covers. Again, I love this kind of like hanging light either side with the rustic stools by the side. Beautiful wardrobe space, cast iron radiator, little basket coming round. Got some nice seating area, dressing table, place to put your bags. And then I love how she adds the little water glasses by the bed with, and they say good morning on this tray. She really has to have thought of everything here. Coming round to the second bedroom. Like I said, it's a twin. Again, really nice. So it kind of sleeps 4. And I think my favourite is the bathroom. She has a beautiful oval tub. The walls are kind of like all original barn. She's got this hanging light again with the reclaimed taps. Perfect size mirror. And I love the round shower in the bath with the curtain that goes round. If you don't want to shower, you can just take a bath, which I will be doing later. And I think one that everyone will love, gin and tonic Bell. Not that I drink, but it's still a really cute kind of like feature of the house. And she also has some beautiful brands to use. Cowshed, obviously uplifting lotion, Aesop shampoo, and this is the Space NK Nordic Wilds body wash. It's really lovely. I used this one when I was here a couple of weeks ago. And that's it. Isn't it lovely? I just think it's a really beautiful barn. I'm so glad I found it. Like I said, it's the second time I'm staying here, and I'll definitely be coming again because I want to do a lot more here in the Cotswolds, and I think this is going to be my little kind of home away from home until such time in my life that I guess I can afford to buy a little retreat here. That could be a while. Let's see. Anyway, I am going to unpack, and I think I decided not to cook anything tonight. I'm going to go and head to Soho Farmhouse, which is literally 10 minutes down the road, and get myself something to eat there. And it's also just a really nice place to go. Good morning. I think it's like 5 to 5. Bright and early this morning. It's not bright, it's pitch black dark, but I brought my green tea bags with me. I'm just gonna make one now. I think I'm gonna leave around 6:30. But it kind of hit me last night coming back from Soho. I didn't film any of it, by the way, because you're actually not allowed to film inside at all, and I've kind of already been warned about filming at my local Soho House gym, so I'm on a bit of a don't want to upset them vibe at the moment. So I didn't film, but I had a really nice ribeye steak with some grilled broccoli and steamed greens. Perfect dinner, very DB. But I did realise when I was walking back to the car to get in it that it was freezing cold. It was actually, I don't know, 8 degrees, which is, it's not freezing, but it was much colder than in Brighton. And I thought, this morning's going to be even colder. And we're in that season of getting in freezing cold lakes, so it's going to be a bit of a shock this morning. But I've got a Pilates class before it, so hopefully I'll be a little bit warmed up. Let's go and drink tea. It honestly feels like it's the middle of the night right now. It's extra dark here, but I'm just going to do a little bit of skincare. I didn't bring a regular cleanser with me. I actually bought these pads. I picked them up in Pure Soul in Brighton. It's a Korean skincare shop, and I've kind of fallen in love with Korean skincare. They're just so focused on barrier care, hydration, all those kind of things that just keep the skin the healthiest. They're cleansing pads, but I think they also have like a slight enzyme exfoliation with them. That's what they look like. And just so handy. I mean, the pot's quite big. I wouldn't say they're like super travel friendly, but the wipes are. I guess I could decant them into something a bit smaller, but perfect for cleansing. Forgot to bring my mist, which is so annoying. So whilst, oh, I did, I bought a travel Dermalogica. It's always in my travel bag. Little mist with some hyaluronic acid. Best way to hydrate your skin. Tap that in. I only bought one eye product with me, which is my Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Supercharged Eye, because I love it for the night time, and to save space I just thought I'd use it this morning. Vitamin C is next. Daytime antioxidant. Which half of it has just gone all over the sink. I am not with it this morning.
And then I shall finish with my SPF. This kind of doubles up as a moisturiser for me. I feel super tired today. I actually can't think of anything to say. I don't feel that chatty. I think it's because it's so dark. In the winter, it's much harder to get up at 5 a.m. In the summer, I'm kind of up and raring to go, but when daylight saving kicks in, there's just not a lot. I don't know, I just feel much more kind of cosy and sleepy in the winter. So I'm a bit more of a 6 a.m. girl in the winter, a 5 a.m. girl in the summer. That's it. Let's go get my workout wear, cold water gear ready and hop in the car.
It is literally pitch black. I just feel like I arrived when it was dark here, and it's dark this morning. I can just see the sun rising over the clouds, driving through these very narrow country roads of the Cotswolds. They're beautiful, but they're incredibly narrow. Fun fact about me, I have this dream or desire to live in the country. I've always said it ever since I was young. I mean, like I said earlier, nothing's actually going to get me to move from Brighton. It's my home. But, you know, a dream would be to have a second home here. And my sister, she says she just thinks it's really funny because, I mean, it took me about 6 months to actually get a good night's sleep in my apartment when I first moved in there alone, because I just slept with one eye open. I was so scared. I mean, I couldn't even watch an episode of Luther because I just thought, that's it, someone's going to come in and get me. So just being here last night, I can't say that I had an incredibly good night's sleep because I just had that one eye open. It was so quiet, so dark. So yeah, I think it's a bit of a pipe dream really, but you know, I'm sure it will take me a bit of a process to get into it, and then I'll just be so damn tired that I'll sleep anyway. So that's the thought process behind that. But yeah, let's see. It's a bit of a drive from where I stayed to the location of the kind of event, and I underestimated the time a little bit because I'm driving really slow because it's so dark. I've got 4 miles to go, so I hope I'm not going to be late. 6:45, so we should be fine. Morning, my love. Oh my god,
Isn't it beautiful?
I literally, like, I want to cry.
It's magic. Oh,
How do people live here?
I know, we're very lucky. Well, sadly you're not going to meet Fee, the owner, who you would just love because she's just amazing.
It's
'Cause she's not here.
spectacular. Guys, the sun is rising. It's 5 degrees. Look where I am. This is someone's house. I don't know. I am absolutely blown away. Wow. I mean, I'm doing Pilates here, and then we're going to go down there to the lake. Incredible. It's absolutely incredible.
Round through the spine, lift and round, scoop the navel in, good, take an inhale there, and then as you exhale, push your tailbone towards the back of the room, pull your heart forwards, lengthening your spine to the front of the room, good, shoulder blades back and down, inhale, exhale, we round, we scoop, we lift, good, try and keep your shoulders over your wrists all the time, nice, and then inhale, we lengthen. Good. One more time, team. Exhale, we round.
Well, that was an incredible Pilates class, sound healing. I couldn't get that much footage, but now we're on convoy on the way to the lake on this incredible grounds. I am so blown away by where we are. It's ridiculously beautiful. There are wild deer running around. The sun's coming up. There's like this mist. It's the most romantic, incredibly beautiful, serene start to the day. God, I wish I could do this every single day. And if you do get to do this every single day, lucky you.
Yes, they have, it's a festival that they have here. And the guests can swim in their lake, but there's the private lake where we're going.
Oh, I see. And what else? It's like a wellness festival.
So it's a wellness festival. It's called Wilderness, and it's in the summer.
Okay.
And it's amazing because, well, there's really cool music, but the people can come and swim in this lake here. And then they camp up there. You should come.
Well, actually, I feel like I want to come. I'm going to come next year. This is just, if I had this, I would be swimming every day. I mean, I have the sea, so it's not, I've got no excuse not to swim every day. It's more, this is just it's breathtakingly beautiful.
I know, and we are so lucky because I've swum in quite a few lakes, and this is so clear. It's the clearest lake you'll ever swim in. Because it's free flowing water as well. And you've got all the deer. Did you see the deer?
So I did something very stupid and left the microphone attached to my camera in another room, so the only audio you could hear was of others in the group getting changed. So I've added this voiceover. Obviously getting in the cold water dry and warm is the hardest part, and call me a cheat, but I do prepare myself by wearing a Finisterre cold water suit with a thermal rash vest underneath. This just works best for me and I enjoy the experience so much more. Once I'm in, I'm free to swim around so much better in a lake than the sea because there's just no current to worry about. Chloe was right though, the water in this lake was crystal clear. I estimate the lake was around 9 to 10 degrees, definitely not the coldest I've been in, but still pretty frosty. You can see the steam coming off me, and all I can say is that the feeling when you get out is absolutely incredible. Every cell in my body is supercharged. You feel exhilarated, powerful, and ready for anything. And of course, no cold water therapy is complete without some contrast, so I hopped straight into the wooden hut sauna before heading home. And on that note, I'll say goodbye. I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you soon.